Buffets engineer you to eat 30% more than you would at a regular restaurant. And they do it through 4 design choices most people never notice. The 30% number comes from a Cornell Food and Brand Lab study tracking buffet customer behavior across 213 restaurants. The researchers weren't looking at calories. They were looking at how plate design, food sequence, and pricing language changed what people ate without changing their hunger. Here's the baseline. At a regular sit-down restaurant, the average diner eats about 1,100 calories per meal. At an all-you-can-eat buffet, that same diner eats about 1,500. 36% more. Some studies put it higher. What's strange about this isn't the size. People expect to eat more at a buffet. What's strange is the mechanism. The diner doesn't get hungrier. They don't even enjoy the food more. Survey ratings of taste are slightly lower at buffets than at regular restaurants. They just keep eating past the point of satisfaction. The reason is something behavioral economists call sunk cost framing. When you pay a fixed price for unlimited food, your brain stops processing meal cost per bite. Instead, it processes total cost as a single decision you already made when you swiped your card. From that moment, every bite costs 0. So your brain reframes the question from, "Am I still hungry?" which is a satiety question, to, "Am I getting my money's worth?" which is a value question. Satiety questions stop you when your stomach signals fullness, which takes about 20 minutes after the first bite. Value questions don't have a stopping rule. Your brain only stops when you decide you've gotten enough total value relative to what you paid. The buffet operator is counting on this. They are not selling food. They are selling permission to override your fullness signal. Design choice number 1. The plates at a buffet are 10.5 inches in diameter. The plates at a regular sit-down restaurant are 12 inches. This seems counterintuitive. If they're losing money on the people who eat the most, wouldn't they want smaller plates so you eat less per trip? No. Because the buffet doesn't lose money on big eaters. It loses money on people who make one trip and feel done. A smaller plate forces you to come back. Each return trip means you walk past the food line 3 times, the desserts, the carb section, the protein section, and each pass increases impulse selection by 12%. The plate size isn't about portion control. It's about exposure frequency. Design choice number 2. Look at any buffet from the entrance. The first items you encounter are almost always carbohydrates. Bread, rice, pasta, potatoes. The protein, chicken, beef, fish, comes after. This is not because the kitchen is closer to the bread station. It's because the first 2 items you put on your plate take up 60% of your stomach. If those first 2 items are carbohydrates, you fill up faster on the cheapest food the buffet sells. Carbohydrates cost the buffet about 18 cents per serving. Protein costs them between $1 and $3. Every plate that's 70% carbohydrate is a profitable plate. The reason it works is anchoring. Whatever you put on your plate first, you commit to. Buffet operators have measured that the first item placed sets the proportions of everything that follows. Design choice number 3. Dessert at the end of the line. The reason isn't tradition. It's a phenomenon called sensory-specific satiety. Your brain registers fullness for one type of food much faster than for novel types. After you've eaten 3 plates of savory food, your savory satiety is high, but your sweet satiety is still at 0. So even if you're physically full, your dessert appetite is fresh. The buffet operator knows this. By placing dessert at the end of the line, after you've already eaten beyond your hunger limit, they capture an additional 200 to 400 calories of dessert consumption that wouldn't have happened if dessert was at the start. Design choice 4, the one most people miss. Buffets use plates that are off-white or cream, not pure white.